It's on.
Man, I always keep a hitter to the left of me. My boy KG,
Yes, sir.
it's your boy Sir. I got something to talk about.
Now, what we talking about?
Something that a lot of people got on their mind. I'm talking about this go from generation to generation. I don't care who you are and what you are. Family versus family.
Man, that's man. It's like, bro, just like we talked the last time, bro. That first one we talked about was crazy.
Family versus family. Who do I trust? Who do I listen to? What makes sense? What don't make sense? Man, I feel like I'm doing dodge. I'm sorry, y'all. Dodgeball out here. Not dodgeball. What's the other? The juggling balls
These
too.
people out here juggling, man.
Both of them. Shit, dodgeball. I'm gonna dodge family and friends.
It be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. But look, man, we got an example of that, man. Let's check it out.
Before I start my day, I just want to put this out here real quick. Don't let your family ruin your family. Hello, somebody. Don't let the family that you was born into, don't let that destroy the family that you're creating for yourself. Hello. Yeah, that right there, that's a gem for somebody. Somebody needed that message on today. Don't let your family destroy your
Man, start it. When it start. Like, man, the mistake we took on this.
Be careful. It's your family too, right?
You know what I mean? Like, if y'all haven't seen the first take we had on family versus family, I definitely suggest y'all go check it out. If Equal had a name on all social media platforms, go check it out. She pretty much took the words right out of my mouth.
Right.
The word from word.
Call me that.
I'm like, yo,
Call me. He be telling me this, y'all. I
I
ain't
tell,
being funny.
bro, I tell my brother this all the time, man. Look, don't let what you got going on with the family you was born with mess up what you got going on with the family that you create.
I mean, that's really tough because some people feel like, oh, when you say family, you talk about your mother-in-law, you about your boy, you talking about everything. Everything. Because it's my day one for 30 years. That don't mean I gotta listen to him. He might not be right on on this subject, on this topic.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother, who's might have done X, Y, and Z, she might not be right on this topic. My personal opinion is it's all it is, an opinion.
That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. My thing is, when it comes down to stuff like this, when you dealing with your families, the family you born with is always feeling obligated. That's the biggest issue. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love you. I'm gonna always have your back. But if I have to choose between my kids and you, I'm going to choose my kids at the end of the day. Reason being because they depend on me. You are a grown individual. You supposed to be able to. You supposed to put yourself in a position where you supposed to be able to fend for yourself. Now I'm gonna look out for you, but don't think I'm about to jump, hop, skip, and run through the motherfucking fire to come save you.
Man, that's crazy because I had to learn that in a tough way. I ain't gonna say no names, but one of my boys, he went through something, and his people was like, "Hey, it's not your job to tell him wrong or right. He got to learn on his own." He said, "Just catch him." He said, "So when he don't, he make a mistake, let him make that mistake." So after he busts his ASS, hey, bro, what's up? Where we go from now?
What's next? What's next?
And that's with your kids too, your wife and everything else. I mean, it's hard because you look at this individual, you feel like, oh, I'm taking their side, you taking their side. But if it's your sister, you gonna take their side. And it shouldn't be like that. It's about like what's right and what's wrong at this moment.
Facts.
Swallow your pride.
Man, sometimes, man, look, you, I don't want to say you have to swallow your pride. Like, oh, honestly, it's just, you have to be real and honest. Just like, I have people that's dependent on me. So if you keep coming to me for money, you taking money out of my kids' pockets.
Why don't people look at it that way?
Because
I just want you to just dive a little deep for like 30 seconds.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man, because people, man, look, our siblings, man, they can be very selfish and spoiled. You know, if I'm always the go-to person, they just know, hey, bro got it. So now you count my pockets instead of counting your own.
But if I fall on my ass, bro got it.
Bro got me.
But who got bro?
But who got bro at the end of the day? My wife and my, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, my wife got me. But at the end of the day, why should I have to put my wife and my family into my other family affairs? It shouldn't be that way.
I was literally, bro, not to cut you off. I was watching Tyler Perry. I mean, everybody, Tyler Perry, Sisters.
I can't watch nothing.
No, I get it. I get it. But listen, the woman said something so deep. It was a woman that who were on playing the show, but she like kind of co-star like for right now. You know what she said? She said a lot of women showcase they excited about the least a man doing, but the woman still doing the most. I said it to say this. Me putting my family first sometimes, I don't realize the predicament I'm putting my wife into also.
Exactly.
But it took me for somebody else to say it. Just to listen to the words and be like, yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not trying to put my wife and the family that we're creating together in that particular situation. Because at the end of the day, I'm not in that household over there anymore. I'm not in my sister's house. I'm not in my mama's house. I'm not in none of my brother's house. But I'm in this house.
This house. You built this foundation. And that's crazy because, you know, I'm looking at your Christmas tree right here. I remember when I first, and I still up, y'all, it's stuff in February. Christmas tree is still up.
Well, my son told me to box up, so I got to buy something to put it in.
You know, you didn't even take out Christmas tree. But what I said to say is this. When I first met my wife, they had their own thing. Like, it was like, we going over to Auntie house for Christmas. Auntie house. I was more so like, no, what we're trying to do.
Exactly.
I understand we can do this once a year or Christmas Eve and vice versa. It's no disrespect. I'm trying to take away from what y'all been doing since I came around. I'm not trying to rain on y'all parade. But what I'm saying is, we're married. Let's build our own foundation.
Own tradition.
Tradition.
Own traditions.
It starts from there, right?
Exactly.
They built their tradition, right? So what's wrong for me coming in and say, hey, I want to build it too.
Let's do something on our own. And then y'all have to respect that at the end of the day. And my thing is, like, don't get me wrong. It's just like, I want to be around y'all as much as I could. But, hey, let's not constantly go over mama's house for Thanksgiving. I want to do something at my house for Thanksgiving. Man. Come on through. We can do something. We good. You know what I'm saying? Like, Christmas. But we always do this. Like, you know what? Forget all that. Let's go bring out it. Let's all put our money together. Go get an Airbnb for Christmas. That's different. And then we can bring both families together and have one big thing. Like we can actually grow a bigger tradition. But no, you're not coming over here with us. Oh, you're gonna go to her family house. Woo, this. Oh, you bum this. That's why I don't mess with y'all. Yeah, go ahead and tell your true feelings. Go ahead and tell me how you really feel at the end of the day.
Just waiting for a reason.
I just waiting for it. Just tell me how you really feel, because at the end of the day, you feel some type of way. You woke up to
hey, bro. So what you can say, man? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's.
I mean, there's a lot of people that couldn't. A lot of family members that couldn't.
You know what I'm saying? You a treat, man. I mean, we should have a 2-3 foot. It was the 1 foot on the table with one gift, and guess what? That was our Christmas. That was everything to me. Mm-hmm. That one gift, it was the fact that I realized that, man, we'll talk about that later though.
Yeah, that's another topic for another day. Another topic for another day. But one thing I want to say is, man, when you dealing with the family that you creating, you can't allow the outside noise of the family that you was born with to mess up your household. Because my wife feels when I'm frustrated with what's going on with my my immediate family. That's what they call it.
Man, listen.
She understands that. And they be like, yo, sometimes, you know, my wife be want to say something. I be like,
Because I'm having this moment.
nah, it's cool. Like, don't worry about it. It is what it is. You want to say something, you know, we all cool. It is what it is. You know, my sister, she'll probably get drunk, say something crazy. You know what I'm saying? My other sister, she'll say something crazy. Hey, it is what it is. But one thing I can honestly say is that my family have not got pretty much, they haven't interfered or brought any negative juju or anything like that towards the family that I created so far. And I'm very blessed that my family has embraced my created family, and I love it.
Hey, I gotta say something for me in this segment. Do it start with us? Do it start with them? What I mean is this. My mother won't say, she might speak her opinion, but she knows where to leave it at because she knows her son. She gonna be like, I'm gonna tell him this, but she ain't gonna care. I stop it. Hey, you will not disrespect my wife. You will not disrespect my kid. If you want to give me advice, I get it, but understand it's just advice. So I leave it right there at the door, and I don't care whatsoever when it comes to my family. And I've never like it's just. I think it's the person too, like bro, like even when we say family, mother of my child, you will not disrespect her in my face. You will not do the same. I'm just built different. That hey, you will not do this, and you know me already, so you can try me.
It's respect, bro. We have to, one, demand it. We have to stay consistent with it, and we have to stand on it. It's going to start and end with us. If we don't start it, it's never going to start.
So this, bro, we need to, man. This is gonna be a whole other touchy topic because I mean it's all the way around. Listen, my daughter cannot come to me and say, "My mother said." Slow down. You will respect your mother, and you say it respectfully how you feel. But we will talk about this. Like, how y'all feel
about it? Let us know.
Family versus family, man. How many family situations y'all got put through, and it might have ended a good relationship, or made a good relationship go bad, or vice versa. Sometimes it's good advice, sometimes it's bad advice. What do you do? What should you do? Who should you listen to besides God? You ask me. But hey, y'all and us.